Hey there, Tamir from Fibonaccis-Traders.com here with the Monday market recap. Let's see what the market brought us. We have election days coming up. We have CPI coming up on Thursday. Very volatile price action in my opinion this week. But one candle at a time, one day at a time. SPY daily. We can see that the 370 is an important level on the short term because throughout September and October it was a level of resistance, and now, for now, in November, it's the low of November testing as a support. Doji, and Monday bulls to the upside. Let's see if 383 can be next, and we might even retest again this trend line that is a short-term resistance for higher highs. Let's see if this trend line will be retested. QQQ still the weakest of them all, trying to hold the 260 area. If we can see, the 260 area was here October support. Now it's trying to test it again and make a bounce towards this trend line. But Q's, the tech sector, is weak. We will also talk about the SMH later, so let's see how it performs. IWM, we had a nice run throughout October from 163 area towards the 185, pulled back to the 50 retracement area, swing low, swing high, 50% area, and now trying to bounce back with consecutive three dojis. 180 is an important level. We look left, it was September also resistance here, and if we go further back, it was May's resistance. So now it's also a major resistance for the bulls. One day at a time, follow price, use levels on the chart to manage the risk. Dow Jones is leading the market, trying to lead the market to the upside. We have a nice run from mid of October from the 286 area. We can see the 286 bounce, retest, bounce all the way to 330, closing the gap here. Now trying to go to this gap here, which will lead all the way to this trend line here, and this trend line goes all the way back from December 21, almost 1 year, all-time highs, lower lows. Let's see if bulls have enough power in their hands to go to and retest this trend line and maybe break above it. Volatile week, pay attention to the price, manage risk, because this is the only thing we have control of, risk management. VIX continuing to the downside as we expected since breaking this trend line to the downside. Flash now to 25 area is breaking down and under. We want to see 22, but it's a confusing signal because VIX is breaking down, but the market is not getting the relief rally that we are expecting once VIX is breaking down. And now, if we look at dollar index, is in an uptrend channel. On the short term, we have lower highs, lower lows, but the price, as we can see, is holding the 110. This 110, we're looking left, resistance, support, and now trying to test this level as a support. As bulls, we want this level to break down under towards the 107. As long as this uptrend channel holds, we will get mixed signal each and every day on the market because VIX is breaking down, the dollar index is going up. So this is why the market does not get the relief bounce that it should get once VIX is going down. Dollar index is going up, mixed signals, so take it one day and one candle at a time, and use the levels to manage the risk. XLB, material sector, interesting sector to look at. If we look from April of 22, we have a steep downtrend. We can identify it like this one. High, 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 and now price back to this trend line, testing it again as a resistance, the 76 area, also from resistance to support, and now again to resistance, meeting this trend line. Let's see if bulls have enough power in their hands to finally break up and above this trend line towards this gap here, and maybe all the way to the 81 level, which will validate and finish this double bottom pattern. Bitcoin, let's erase the noise and let's see what price tells us. We can see that the 18,200 is holding strong since June. Now trying to make, on a very short term, trying to make higher lows. We have this low, this low, this low, still did not validate as a low. We need some kind of a higher low, and then we might get a break above the 21,500. But until we don't, this area is a very, very tough area for the bulls to break up and above. Apple inside day holding the 134 area. 134 we can see retesting as a support, 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 and if we go further back we can see it was resistance in 2021 April, resistance in August 20, and now again price is testing it as support and support here. Let's see if Apple can pull the market to the upside, at least closing this gap above head here at the 145 area, and maybe we have a double bottom scenario. Let's see how the market will react to the election results and to the CPI report on Thursday. Tesla holding this trend line here and the 196 area. If we look back towards March of 21 and further back to December, it was an area of support and resistance, and now also 196 is getting retested as support, and this trend line also retested as support. Failing to hold, we could see 180 and even 160 to the downside. This 160 was the peak of September and August of 2020. So keep your eyes on Tesla, keep your eyes on elections and how the market will react to election day and CPI report on Thursday. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.